Well, hello there. Thank you for joining me. My name is Joyce, Marketing Tech. So we're a digital marketing agency that's focusing on SEO on LinkedIn and also mobile technology for SMEs as well. So the topic we're going to discuss today is one of my favorites as a marketing person, and that's the topic of lead generation. How to ensure that you're doing the right marketing to generate the qualified leads that you need to grow your business. So that's a topic that we want to discuss today, and this really needs no introduction at all. So, for example, how many of us are spending crazy amounts of time on marketing activities in the hope of generating leads that would turn into real business? I bet a lot of us are. So, for example, we may find that the leads that we've generated or the prospects that we're cultivating, they're not quite the right fit. And there's plenty of time wasters when it comes to lead generation, isn't there? We're converting these leads that we're generating there. And also the memberships to networking events or memberships to clubs that we join. They might be enjoyable for us, those lunches especially, but they don't necessarily generate the results that we want, despite our best efforts at cultivating these leads or following up after each event that we attend. And also expensive marketing, of course, that promises a lot but delivers very little in real life. So believe me, I have been at the receiving end of all of that. As an agency myself, trying to grow my business. And frankly, I was really frustrated by all of it. And I just wanted a way to conserve my time, my energy, and most of all, my sanity as well. You see, I was just trying to generate leads the wrong way around. So just imagine, what if we reclaim our time and reclaim our energy and we only focus on marketing and on sales activities that will generate the right leads, that will give us interesting collaborations and the right, whatever it is you're aiming for. It doesn't matter what it is, you get to define what it is that's a win, that you define as a win. And so that's when I came up with the idea of Lead Tracker. Let me tell you a bit about my story about Lead Tracker and how I came upon this idea of developing a lead tracker tool that will help all of us doing our marketing. So 2 years ago, I started using spreadsheets, something like this, which I used to do for 2 years. I still do, actually, where on a weekly basis, I would jot down bits and pieces of data from my lead generation activities of that week. So I would then define my marketing goals, or what I call my marketing wins. So this could be inquiries, the sales that I've generated, or the collaborations that I wanted to have. So I would track that on a weekly basis on that piece of spreadsheet. And then I'll track these weekly. I'll set up each channel, marketing channel that I use, and I'll note down how many inquiries I've got, or how many of these partnerships I've achieved. So these are what some of these, I would define them as a win. I'll define some of these as a goal or a win out of all these leads that I've generated. And so that when I've actually achieved the win, I would then track that. I'll then be able to recognize it. So I measure this monthly as well. I track my leads weekly and measure them monthly. At the end of each month, I would then measure the conversion rate of each channel in terms of the wins that I've defined. And the result was, it just changed my life. The result is that I know which activity now works for me in terms of my lead generation. I also know which activity I need to cut down. Obviously, I'll give each activity some time, over a period of time, maybe it's 3 months, 6 months, or a year, or 2 years, whatever it is I define. I would then be able to know at the end of the period, I would have enough data to know which activity I need to cut down. So for example, those subscriptions that we keep paying, when it comes to renewal time, it'd be a good place to visit your spreadsheets. The tool will be a good place for you to visit to see how successful these activities have been for us. So, and also in doing so, I then recognize when I've achieved a little win or a big win. I can then attribute that win to a person or a company that has helped me along the way. Now, spreadsheets, as we know, are fantastic to use, but they can be a little bit clunky when you've collected loads of data over 2 years, which is what I have done. I have loads of data now, but I can't really get a visual picture from the data I've collected. I can't also dissect the data in different ways to get different perspectives of the data that I have. So then I decided to develop my own software, which is easy to use. And I stress it's not a CRM. It's not intended to be a HubSpot or Zoho or any of those CRM systems that you use. It's much, much simpler and more pared down than a CRM system. And it doesn't require extensive training for you to use it at all. You only need to spend a couple of minutes each week to update a few pieces of information on your lead generation activity for that week. So it's a good habit I've cultivated over the last 2 years to note down each lead generation activity or channel, as I call it, and the number of leads that are generated, the type of leads that are generated. So this tool is Lead Tracker, and Lead Tracker does what it says on the tin, tracks your leads and measures your wins. So Lead Tracker version 1, I'm glad to say, is in the final stages of development. And so we're looking for people like yourself to test it. If you're interested in this tool, this sounds interesting and it sounds like something that may be of assistance to you, then please do scan the QR code at the top. I'll see if I can try and highlight the QR code a little bit more. So you have the QR code here in front of you. So if you're interested to try this out, Lead Generation 2, as it says, it helps you to track your leads and measure your wins, gives you a much clearer idea of where your lead generation successes come from and how well each channel is converting for you. So if this is of interest, then please do scan the QR code and answer a couple of quick questions there. Give us a few quick details there, and you'll be the first to test the tool for free. And this tool shall be ready for testing by the end of this month. So that's it from me. I hope to see you on Lead Tracker soon. And if you do join, thank you very much for joining, and you're very welcome to the Lead Tracker community there. That's me, Joyce, Marketing Tech, checking out. Bye for now.